Shalom. This how I'm gonna say something, right? And I want people that think to really listen to what I'm saying. And I really want you to just think about what I'm saying and just hear how it sounds. Alright? I just want you to hear what I'm about to say and how it sounds. Because someone said this to me. God died on a cross. I really want you to think about what I just said. The creator of all things died on a cross. Now, if your mind is open like mine is, that should sound kind of weird, right? That shouldn't make no type of sense if you've read the scriptures like you say you read them, or like people say they do. But to say the Most High, the Creator, that created the universe and everything else, even though, they're using that name, I'm just saying, I'm regurgitating what they saying. He died on a cross for your sins. He died for your sins. Not his sins, yours. Now, I have a question. If America in the world is fashioned after what God does, why are people being punished for their sins? If God died for your sins, then why are they punishing people for their sins if they say they model after God? Why? If you modeling after God and doing what God, or you should be like God, then that means that when somebody do something wrong, somebody else should die for their sins. Somebody should step up and play God, or say, I'm going to die in your place, or I'm going to take your punishment because you're God-like, right? So when a child act out in school, the brother or the sister should take the punishment for their brother because they got to be God-like. I mean, you telling me that somebody has to lose their life for you to be forgiven? That's what you telling me. So if somebody had to die so you could be forgiven, right? What is the point of repenting? Is repenting somebody going to die in your place? Because you're not going to sit here and try to tell me that some man or the creator decided to stick himself in a woman and to be born and to be raised as a man so he can experience life as a man, but he created man. So if you created it, I'm quite sure you should know what man do. That's why he came up with, that's why he made laws. But that's besides the point. Then he's going to let the people that did wrong beat him to death and kill him so he can forgive them for being evil. How does that make any fucking sense? And when you do wrong and you don't get, what's the word I'm trying to think? When you're disciplined, you don't stop doing it. You keep doing it, and you get worse and worse and worse. You think you're untouchable because you're getting away with it. So what sense does it make for the Creator to come and die for somebody acting the fuck up and doing something they want to do so you can be saved? That don't make no fucking sense. And then you got the devil made me do it. What the fuck are you talking about? So let me ask you a question. When that man went and cheated on his wife, did the devil jump in his body and do that? Or when that woman cheated on her husband, did the devil make her do it? Or when that child stole out the store, did the devil jump in that baby body and make that baby do it too? Is that what you telling me? That you don't have free will? You can't think? You don't know that you're stealing? You don't know. I mean, I'm trying to figure this one out. You don't know what you're doing. So all of a sudden you just wake up pregnant. Oh shit, I got a baby in my stomach. How'd that happen? The devil must have took over again. Explain that. Make that make sense. When you sit back, and it's just like what I tell you about that fucking dumbass slave trade story. When you sit back and you start taking that bullshit apart that they tell you, it don't make sense. It don't make sense. It don't make sense. It's stupid. It is extremely stupid. It really is. And it's the same thing with this shit. The devil made me do it. God died for my sins. He said I'm gonna go ahead and get killed because of some shit I did. Ain't that what's happening to our kids right now? One little boy do something and another little boy get mad and kill a fucking sister, the mom, the aunt. So they deserve to die because of some shit a child did. Another child did. And then the grandmom ain't got shit to do with none of it, because she don't even know what's going on. She just gets shot the fuck up. But that's what you saying, that God said that it's okay. This is the way that you get forgiven for your sins, of people dying for some shit you did. And y'all believe this bullshit. You got to be the most simplest motherfucker on this earth to believe some dumbass shit like that. That shit don't make no goddamn sense. At all. That's how you know people don't comprehend what they read. This is why you have what they call a doctrine. It's a lie that somebody comes up with to deceive you. And you have the same book that they have, and they're lying, telling you that he's speaking to them, telling them to tell you this. Let me explain something to y'all. I tell y'all one thing. I say, y'all know that voice that's in our mind, and us as Negroes, you know exactly what I'm talking about, right? You know, all you gotta do is say just close your eyes and say the word without saying it. You know the voice in your head, right? Well, you do hear things, but it ain't not one time I heard a whole fucking doctrine. I've been led to scriptures, like certain scriptures. I've been told to look at that. I've been told to look at this. I've been told to read this, but not one fucking time have I gotten a whole goddamn doctrine to tell people. And not one time have I even been said anything about, oh, I died for y'all for this. Not one damn time. Not once. Now, I done been in a dream where I'm walking down the street and I'm talking to some man that I cannot see. But I'm talking to him and he ain't giving me no fucking doctrine. He's showing me shit. Like, look, this happened. This is what they did. This is why y'all, and this is why this is going on. That's what it is. He literally, like that. I had a dream like that, and he was telling me and showing me shit. He showed me a fucking pew. He showed me somebody having church outside, and the guy was at a pew pit. He had his little robes and shit on, and which looked like a Roman Senate. Y'all ain't even noticed that the pastors with them robes. That's how the Greek Senate, the Senate's people used to dress. They didn't wear all white. They wore colors. See, this is the problem, right? You're letting a people that don't know shit about the Romans tell you about the Romans. The Romans were melanated. They were not white. They wasn't. I got pictures of plenty melanated Roman emperors, their nieces and everything. They were not white. And Rome was here in America. But that's here nor there. But those people wore colors. They did not wear all white. They didn't. And it's the same shit that your ministers do. Them robes with the sashes and all that shit. The same shit. Ain't no different. So, I saw the guy, the pastor standing at the pew. I saw people sitting in the chair. Then I saw a man walk up, and I had this dream about almost 5 years ago. I saw a man walk up in indigenous clothing, meaning this man had a shirt, a long sleeve shirt on, pants, but he had fringes at the borders of all his clothes. So the borders would be the outside of his pants legs, on the side of his leg, going all the way down, underneath the arm, where else? And it had blue. So it was a fringe at the edge of the shirt, and it had a border of blue at the waist, down the pants. Everywhere you saw a fringe, you saw blue, right? And he had feathers in his head. He had a couple colorful feathers in his head, and he was a black guy, right? This how I started thinking, like, damn, we might be indigenous, right? So when I saw that in that dream, right, and I'm looking, and when he walked up, yeah, the people that was having church was looking at him and laughing. And I was talking to somebody. So as I was talking to somebody, it was another guy. So like the way it was like a fork in the road almost. So you could go up one street, it's the top of the block, and you could literally just turn the corner and walk down another street, pretty much. But it wasn't no arm. It's just like a horseshoe. That's how the road was, right? So at the top of the horseshoe, it was a guy at a payphone putting an M80 in the payphone to blow it up to take the change, right? I'm looking at that. And I'm talking to the man. I'm walking up the street and I see a boy sitting on the hood of his car, and the girl was standing there talking to him. And right on the other side was the church people, right? And they singing, doing all this stuff. When the guy walked up, they started laughing at him and mocking him, making mockery of him, right? And I stop, I speak to the guy and the girl, and I'm listening to the person talking to me, but I'm not like trying to let them know that somebody talking to me, because I don't see him, so I know they don't see him, right? And I ain't want to look crazy. So as I'm talking to them, the guy that's sitting on the hood of his car is facing out, and I'm facing out, but the girl's facing me. And I look up, and like when you look over, like up and over, you could see the city, like a downtown area. And right over the downtown area was the moon, right? And I look up, and the moon caught on fire from the inside. Like the fire started coming out from the inside of the moon, right? like a park broke out and you see flames coming out, and then the moon dropped out the sky, like boom, just dropped right into the city, and then you just see all this dust, right? You see a wall of dust come boom, right? So now when I like cleared, whatever I can see, I don't see the guy and the girl no more. Everything's all fucked up. The people that was having church was still there, but they were all dirty and their clothes was all fucked up, and you know what I mean? All they look like they got dusted. The preacher's robes was all destroyed and everything, right? Dirty, face dirty. Guess who wasn't dirty? The boy with the indigenous clothes on. He was like nothing never touched him. And automatically, they started doing that damn thing they do. Doom, 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 and dancing and shit. Right? When they started doing that the man that been talking to me in this whole dream said, this is what destroyed my people. This is what he said. And it was talking about them doing that shit they was doing. Looked like they had a fucking demon in them, jerking around and all that, and wagging their head all over the fucking place and tap dancing and shit. And I just was looking at them, and it looked like they were possessed. And the man in the indigenous clothes, he kept looking around, like looking at him like, what the fuck is wrong with y'all? Like what's wrong with y'all? Because the women were like snapping their head back and doing, y'all know how they get in them churches. And the guy was so fucking confused. He didn't know what the hell was going on. And I'm just looking like, damn, like, oh shit. And I remember I just sat up, like I just woke up. So, man, listen. And I had that dream a long time ago. So I had a couple crazy ass dreams. I actually had one where it's a guy up there, a Spanish guy on there talking about, he literally damn near talking about the same dream I had with the UFOs coming and like destroying everything, and they shooting these boulders, and it's like some type of lava or some shit coming out of the ship, like it's shooting out the ship, and it literally eat up whatever it touched, and it just leaves like a shadow or something, or like if your feet was there, it'd just be a print of your feet. That's it. But you won't be there. Your feet won't be there. No bone, no ash, no nothing. Hold on. Yo. What's up, my guy? Ain't shit. Where Ma at? You around? Yeah. Let me shake your hand. I'm good, man. How you been?
Yeah, you might be at the bar, sound like.
Wow. Already, huh? Oh, yeah? Yeah, he told me it'd be around here by the time I get back. Yo, what's up, bro? All right. Yeah, so like, that dream I had, that dream was crazy. So I don't know, y'all. Y'all gotta. All right, the cabinet's here, cool. All right, they fucked this joint up, bro. God damn, this shit is a mess. Look at this fucking ceiling. It's crazy shit. All right, I'm gonna do what I was paid to do. Put these cabinets up. He can get all this shit fixed himself. Fix this electric. What else I gotta do? Close that up. All right. So yeah, man. He So I'm just sitting there and I'm like, damn, this is crazy. But that's what be going on. That's what I told these fools. Yeah. I tell these fools. But I'm trying to tell y'all, you gotta think about what I'm saying. Somebody died for you, like died for your sins, and then you saying God died for your sins. God got killed for you for some shit you did. so he can save you? Like, what kind of shit? Come on, y'all. Ain't nothing in the Torah talking about the Most High talking about he gonna come and die for you. He said you gonna die for your fucking self. That's what he said. He said you don't stop what you doing. Your ass going. I'm gonna get you out of here. But I'm about to put these cabinets up real quick. Get this shit done. All right, y'all. I just wanted to say something about that because I just listened to this girl say that, and that shit just irked my damn nerves. It really did. It just irked the fuck out of my nerves. But I'll holler at y'all. All right, shalom.